Mandir movement martyrs will now be formally remembered is what we are learning. A decision that has been taken by Sri Ram Janambhoomi Kshetra Trust. They have decided that at the place where Prabhu Sri Ram Lalla along with his brothers were earlier seated before the Pran Prathistha, a mandir will be constructed, and adjacent to that temple, a memorial will also be built in remembrance of the martyrs who sacrificed their life during the Sri Ram Mandir movement. Now, the trust has also decided that approximately 400 workers who were also involved in the construction of the temple will also be honored on the occasion of the Hindu New Year during a program which will be held on March 19th. So, a very big decision that has been taken by the Ram Janambhoomi Trust. Karsevaks and Ram Mandir movement martyrs will now be formally remembered. Let me go across to my colleague Sagrika, who has the details of the decision that has been taken by the trust. Sagrika, take us through the details.
And this is the post that has been put out by Sri Ram Janambhoomi Kshetra, making the decision official. They've posted on social media platform X talking about the meeting that took place at the Ram Janambhoomi Kshetra Trust that took place yesterday. It was under the chairmanship of Mahan Nritya Gopal Das, in which multiple issues were discussed, including programs proposed for the Pratishtha Dwadashi. Now, the trust has decided that at the place where Prabhu Sri Ram Lalla, along with his brothers, was earlier seated before the Pran Prathistha, a mandir will be constructed. So here they are talking about the tent before the consecration of the Ram Mandir, where Ram Lalla was actually there. There's going to be a temple that's going to be constructed there. That was decision number one. And the big decision which which many people are talking about is that adjacent to this very temple that is going to be built, a memorial will also be built in remembrance of the martyrs who sacrificed their lives during the Ram Mandir movement. So officially the sacrifice of the karsevaks and those who struggled for the Ram Mandir, their sacrifice will be put in stone. A memorial will be built, and their role in the entire movement will be acknowledged. Then it has also been decided in the meeting that all programs of the Pratishtha Dwadashi will be held at Angatila. As a part of these programs, Sri Ram Katha will be organized. If they're speaking about the events that are to take place from the 27th to the 31st of December, that is the Mandala Puja will be conducted by the Ram Janambhoomi Mandir, along with a musical Akhanda Parayana of the Ramcharitmanas, and then there will also be a Bhajan Sandhya which will be performed by renowned singers like Anup Jalota, beg your pardon, and Suresh Vatkar, and also Tripti Shakya. In addition, with other cultural programs including Kathak dance drama will also be organized. Poets will participate, praising the virtues of Prabhu Sri Ram for the Kavi Sammelan that will be organized. So here it's also been said that the trust has decided that approximately 400 workers involved in the construction of the temple will be honored on the occasion of the Hindu New Year during a program that is to be held on the 19th of March. But the takeaway from the announcements that have come in from Sri Ram Janambhoomi Kshetra Kansha is the fact that, one, the place where Ram Lalla, Prabhu Sri Ram Lalla, along with his brothers, was earlier seated before the Pran Prathistha, a mandir will be constructed there, and adjacent to the temple, a memorial is also being built in remembrance of the martyrs who sacrificed their lives during the Ram Mandir movement. Over to you, Akansha.
So, two big decisions that have been taken by Ram Janambhoomi Trust. Firstly, the place where Ram Lalla was seated, a temple will be constructed there. And secondly, adjacent to that, a memorial for the Karsevaks and the Ram Mandir movement martyrs will be formally made there. Thanks so much, Sagrika, for all the details. Let me go across to my colleague Mohit, and Adib also joins us live on the broadcast. Mohit, coming to you first. This is a big decision that has been taken by the trust there, that now the Ram Mandir movement martyrs will be formally remembered. Their memorial will be built there in Ayodhya. Give us more details about this.
Well, Akansha, you see, be it Ram Janambhoomi Kshetra Trust or the right-wing organizations who have been associated with the temple movement for a long, long time, they have always stated that it is because of the sacrifice of those who lost their life in the Ram Janambhoomi Andolan, the grand temple has been made, and they have always remembered that. Even the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on umpteen occasions have remembered all those who have lost their life or those who have led the Ram Janambhoomi Andolan since a long, long time. And now it has been decided in a meeting of Ram Janambhoomi Kshetra Trust, a temple to remember all those will be constructed just adjacent to the temple, to the site where the earlier the Ram Lalla idol was there under the tent. There a temple will be constructed, and just beside that we will have a memorial for all those who have worked
They're taken by the Janam Bhoomi Trust. Here on with us, Mohit, I'm joined by Harishankar Jain. Thank you so much, sir, for connecting with us. आप स्टार्टिंग से जुड़े हुए हैं, पूरे लीगल केस को आपने देखा है जब से ये शुरू हुआ है. किस तरह हम देखते हैं अब ये काफी बड़े डिसीजन को, एक टेंपल बनाया जाएगा जहां राम लल्ला पहले सीटेड थे, और दूसरा उसके साइड में ही अब एक मेमोरियल बनाया जाएगा करसेवक्स के लिए और मार्टर्स जो राम मंदिर मूवमेंट के साथ जुड़े हुए थे. कितना अहम है ये डिसीजन ट्रस्ट के द्वारा?
It is very good decision and correct decision, and without sacrifice, nothing can be achieved. In Ram Janam temple case, thousands of persons have given their lives. Before in 1527, at the time when the temple was demolished, and thereafter, during the movement, karsevak, young students, young persons who lost their life fighting this cause, and it is a very good step, and the memorial should be constructed so that in coming days, in future, the youngsters and the public will know that this is the result of sacrifice given by thousands of Hindus, particularly the youngsters, and memorial should also be constructed in memory of those who were instrumental of these movements, like Mr. Singhal, Sri Advani ji. They should be there. They should be exhibited. Till now, people may see that these are the heroes of Sri Ram Janam. It inspires confidence, and for future, they will get some inspiration from these great persons to fight for other Hindu temples which were demolished. And they can reclaim further other temples. Yes.
Absolutely, sir. And this is quite important. You're connected with the legal side of the Ram Mandir movement since the very beginning. Thank you so much, sir, for connecting with Times. I'm also joined by my colleague Adib. Adib, you have also tracked as far as the construction of the Ram temple is concerned. Now, two big decisions. One is of another temple that will be built there, a memorial. And what we're also learning that 400 workers who built the Ram Mandir temple, they will also be celebrated every year on March 19th is what we are learning. How crucial is this, and what are the leaders there in UP saying about this?
Consciously, this is a significant moment by Ram Mandir Trust. They are going to organize an event for the workers who were involved in the construction, and they're going to felicitate all the workers every year on 19th March. And apart from that, during the flag hoisting ceremony which took place last month, where Prime Minister Modi was there, in fact, at that time also the Ram Mandir Trust honored all the workers who were involved in the construction. In fact, they were extended an invite by the Ram Mandir Trust, and they were part of that flag hoisting ceremony. And now what we are learning from Ram Mandir Trust is that apart from building a memorial and felicitating the workers, they are also going to organize a 5-day event starting from 27th of December, and which on the 31st of December they're going to also organize a grand event of on the anniversary of this consecration ceremony. This will be the second consecration ceremony, and for this they have also extended an invitation to Rajnath Singh, who's the member of Parliament from Lucknow. An invitation has been extended to him, and the event will also be attended by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath.
Absolutely. So let's take you through the three big decisions that have been taken by the trust there. The first one, that there will be a temple that will be in fact built at the place where Ram Lalla was earlier in fact at. And the trust has decided that at the place where Prabhu Sri Ram Lalla, along with his brothers, were earlier seated during the Pran Prathistha, a mandir will be constructed, and adjacent to that temple, a memorial will be built to remember the martyrs who sacrificed their lives during the Ram Mandir movement. And the third point is that the workers who were involved in the construction of the temple will also be honored on the occasion of the Hindu New Year during a program which in fact will now be held on March 19th is what we're learning. Last year we saw the consecration ceremony, and last month then we saw the flag hoisting ceremony that was led by the Prime Minister. And now three major decisions that have been taken by the trust as far as the Ram Mandir movement is concerned. Mohit, coming to you once again, how crucial, in fact, are these decisions? Let me go across to my colleague Adib, who's been tracking all the details from UP. Adib, has any reaction come in from the other parties there, Samajwadi Party and the other parties there in UP, as far as this decision is concerned?
Well, consciously, Samajwadi Party has always maintained a distance when it comes to Ram Mandir. In fact, the local MP, which is Avdesh Prasad, he has always been seen that he has been ignored by the trust. And in fact, the government, the Uttar Pradesh government and the Ram Mandir Trust has made it very clear that if Avdesh Prasad wants to come to Ram Lalla, he can come anytime. He's the local, and no invitation needs to be extended to him. But the Samajwadi Party has always played politics when it comes to Ram Mandir, from boycotting the invitation of Ram Mandir.
No reaction till now that is coming from the Samajwadi Party. So for more on that, let me go across to IP Singh of the Samajwadi Party. So how do you look at this decision that has been taken by the trust there? There will be a temple there, a more temple, a memorial, and in fact, the workers who built the Ram Mandir temple, they will also be celebrated by the trust there. How do you look at this and your reaction on this?
देखिए, हम सब सुप्रीम कोर्ट के आभारी हैं कि राम मंदिर के नए भवन, नए मंदिर का अयोध्या में निर्माण हुआ है। और ये सबसे बड़ी खुशी की बात यह है कि शांतिपूर्वक ये सब कार्य हुआ, लेकिन अनावश्यक रूप से बीजेपी अनावश्यक रूप से मोदी सरकार उसका राजनीतिक लाभ लेना चाहती है। उस श्रद्धा का बहुत बड़ा केंद्र है और सदियों से अयोध्या में भगवान राम का मंदिर रहा है। और हाँ, ये है कि वहाँ मंदिर पुराना था मंदिर, और आज वहाँ एक नए मंदिर का निर्माण हुआ है, लेकिन उसमें सुप्रीम कोर्ट के निर्देश पर ही उसका निर्माण प्रारंभ हुआ। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ही उसका फैसला किया, लेकिन बार बार बीजेपी और मोदी सरकार उसका लाभ लेना चाहती है। मैं यही कहना चाहता हूं कि बीजेपी इस तरह के ध्रुवीकरण से बचे। देश जो है संविधान से चलता है, न कि धार्मिक उन्माद फैलाकर धार्मिक लाभ लेकर उसका दुरुपयोग किया जाए।
All right, so the decision has clearly irked the Samajwadi Party. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to Times Now on this.